Hey everybody, Evil here, and I am doing a walkthrough of Flip's home store. So we're going to be finding all 24 of these candies, and I will say this one was recommended quite heavily by a lot of you. I can see why, because it did take me quite a while even to find the first one, which is a little funny because as soon as I found the first one, I immediately found like a bunch more, so... let's go ahead and get into this first one. Now, the first one that I found is upstairs to the left. You'll see that there are some clothes up here, and there's a bridge you can actually cross. And across the bridge, you'll see the circle of mannequins, and that's where I found my first candy. Now, there is a second candy that is downstairs, and you'll see it's behind this wall of mannequins here. It's this black candy. So that one's going to be candy number 2. Candy number 3 is in the first shop to the right. You'll see, and it's going to come up real quick here, there's this red shirt that it was attached to, and you'll see in the middle of this store there's like this staircase circle. I have no idea what that is, but there's a candy on top of that. So now we're going to move into the next shop, because there is 2 in every shop. So the next shop you'll see here, there's one right on this front table on this like 5-star little stand there. And you'll see that there's another one behind this rack of clothes. To get to it, you have to go around this bar, and then that will let you get to candy number 6. Candy number 7 is inside this orange store, and this one you'll see later on. I go back and get the second candy. I'm only going to get the first one for now, but here's candy number 7. It's behind this wall. Candy number 8 is in this room that has like all these clouds, and you'll see it's behind the tree on the back left. So there it is right there. And you'll also notice that you can go up a few floors in this room. I did this incorrectly. You're supposed to go on the clouds and the clouds push you up, but I went up on the mannequin heads and jumped up instead. And you'll see that kind of rainbow bridge right there. You want to go up that rainbow bridge, and that's going to take you to the top floor, and on the top floor you'll find candy number 9. Candy number 10 is immediately to the right when you walk into this room, and you'll find candy number 11 on this, like, it kind of looks like a taxi shirt a bit. Candy number 12 is in this green room behind this giant like pillar, and there's another little pillar rail thing that has candy number 13 hiding behind it. Candy number 14 is in this room, and you'll see it's where the mannequin's head would be. And candy number 15 is hiding behind this railing up against the back left wall. Candy number 16 is on this table here in between these clothes, and candy number 17 is going to be up on this rail. So you're going to want to go over there and grab that real quick. So you're going to notice that the candy counter from this point on is going to be a little incorrect, and the reason for that is there is a maze in this map, and I went through the maze a few different times, and every time I went through the maze, when I was done, I went and looked through a couple different stores. So rather than having a couple shots in the maze and then outside the maze and then back in the maze, I figured I'd just put all the maze scenes all together in one go. So let's skip ahead to candy number, for me, this would be candy number 21, but I think this is number 17. So that candy is in this first room that you spawn in. You'll see that there's this gap in the ceiling, and you can jump up in there and get that candy. Candy number 22 for me was back in that orange store. Like I said, there are 2 in every store except for the first store, in which there are 4, and you'll see where I get the 4th one right now. This one, honestly, I was a little taken aback because I walked this store like 3 or 4 times and searched everywhere, and I can't even tell you how many times I stood there and looked at that one. And you do have proof that I did find all the candy. So now that that's done, we're going to go into the maze. But before we go into the maze, I want to remind everybody that if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of every one of the home stores. If this video helped you, please make sure to like it also, and leave a comment down below for any other stores or anything that you want to see on this channel in the future. So let's go ahead and get into the maze now. Now, right in front of the maze, on both sides, you'll see there's actually this map here. And the map, it took me a while, but I realized this is actually a map. I thought it was just a picture at first, but this map shows you the location of 4 candies in the maze. So this first one we're going to do is on the bottom left. So let's go ahead and go over there right now. Now this one is probably the easiest one to find because as you go through the maze, you just have to keep making lefts until it forces you, I think, to make one right. And the one thing with this maze too is all the candies emit a light, so when you see another light source, you know you're getting close. And I think they're all like a bluish green. Now candy number 2, this one I found later on also, so the numbering is going to be a little weird, but it's in the back right. So let's go ahead and go to the back right of the maze. You can kind of see that orangish light coming through the bottom. And if we walk around, you see that we do finally get there, and there is candy. For me, number 23 or 22. This one's probably 22 for you as well. So the third candy from the maze is kind of towards the middle. And you'll see that there's somebody else on the other side that their light is casting through. But also, you'll notice that I don't have my lantern on, and that's because this map was really starting to glitch out a bit for me. But you can kind of see the green tint from the candy, and there we go. So this last one, I left as the last one very specifically because when you finish the maze, you get the final candy, and you can't see it because it's an invisible wall, but when you walk through there, it puts a wall up and you can't go back through. So thank you everybody for watching, I really appreciate it, and if this video helped you, then please make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to comment on any other home stores or videos that you want to see me do in the future, and if you have not already, please subscribe. So thanks for watching, my name's Evil, and I will see you guys in the next video.